Jessica Ngombezi Zuma, the organizer of March and March, the organization that has terrorized Black Africans in South Africa, with many of them being killed, has been forced to deny that her movement is not being funded by Israel. She held a press conference that got very heated yesterday, and she said that she was ready to produce her bank statements.
If the government is going to be spending 600 million, then they must work for it. They must show us that they can be able to protect the country. So if there's anyone that must shoulder any blame for the 30th, it's the government. But on our part, we are saying, for what we can take and what we can do to ensure that no violence ensures, we'll do that. So maybe give us that 600 million and we'll show you how to take care of it. Maybe give us that 600 million and we'll show you how to take care of the country. Where are you getting your money from? Israel. Guys, I don't even know anyone from Israel. The only time I ever heard about Israel was in the Bible. And now I'm hearing that I'm funded by Israel.
Hello everybody, welcome to the controversial podcast. My name is Ejo Mutimano. Thank you for joining me. It is a wonderful day. Well, I came across this brief.
Guys, welcome back again to the channel. Recently, JACINTA was granted an interview. It was asked, who is to be held responsible if anything goes wrong during the June 30th protest? According to her, she said, hold the government responsible. But I'm going to be sharing the videos here with you all to see. A lot has currently been going on in South Africa. A lot of looting. They have been stealing people's property, unaliving people, beating people, protesting on the streets of Johannesburg, Pretoria. In fact, a lot is currently happening in that country that the media is not even showing you. You are not even seeing it. But the press conference, even in that press conference, you could see JACINTA arguing because a particular media person asked her questions that she said that she is going to unalive foreigners, that all the foreigners in South Africa, she's going to deal with them. And she was arguing with the media team that it's a lie, that they should submit a video to prove that they should submit a video of proof to show that is what she said. It's a lot. Watch this video, guys. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and please turn on your bell notifications so you can get notified whenever I post videos like this on this channel. Thank you for always watching, and let's watch the video together.
Jessica Ngombezi Zuma, the organizer of March and March, the organization that has terrorized Black Africans in South Africa, with many of them being killed, has been forced to deny that her movement is not being funded by Israel. She held a press conference that got very heated yesterday, and she said that she was ready to produce her bank statements to show that basically she was not being funded by Israel, after rumors have been circulating online saying that Israel is the main backers of Jessica. Now, it remains to be seen, but this is a movement that has and will destroy the image of South Africa globally, as they have turned on their brothers and sisters, and they say that they are not bothered by white people. What bothers them most is Black Africans. They have tormented Black Africans. Many of them have fled their homes, they have fled their businesses, with countries like Ghana and other countries sending buses and planes to come and collect their citizens because they fear for their lives. These guys have completely turned, and they are vicious. They're going door to door attacking anybody. It doesn't matter whether they are young or old or whatever. They have literally turned feral on other Black Africans, and the government accepts it. This is who the government of South Africa is. They have accepted that the country is now just ruled by mobs. That's what it is.
Show us the video. Show us the video.
I want the media to make record of
this. Show the video. No, show the video.
No, we are not continuing.
Show us.
No, we are not continuing.
As we continue.
Show the video.
Yes.
No, we're going to run it how we want. You're not going to tell us how to do it. We're not coming and say this. We can't come and say. No. Show us the video.
And I'm very cool.
Do it now. Stop talking.
Show us the video. Play it,
He's not even South African, this guy.
No, but give him time to show us the video. And let him show us the video. Wait, he must show us the video.
He must show us. He's an expert.
He must show us the video. You can't be coming and saying nonsense here. Oh.
This is wrong. It's very dangerous. You can't continue saying
Imagine saying I said people must perish. Why would I say people must perish?
Can you imagine? People must
So guys, let's listen to this video.
In terms of the Refugee Act, you're supposed to go to the nearest country. South Africa is not the nearest country to all those countries, even those Ethiopians and Somalians who claim to be running away from their countries. You are not supposed to just run to South Africa. And they can't say they're running away from war if they're coming and they're bringing their men. Where are the women? Which country has wars and only men are running to that country? Because we're seeing an influx of Ethiopians and Somalians who claim to be refugees, and they're coming from way out of this country, crossing several countries that they can go and make home to their home if they are refugees. Why are they all coming to South Africa? Why are refugees setting up businesses in this country? What does the Refugee Act say for them to have tuck shops and want to have mafia groups and so forth? Now we've got sponsor shop mafias being run by Ethiopians and Somalians who claim to be refugees who are men. What kind of refugees are here terrorizing the locals who want to open sponsor shops? Those are not refugees, those are criminals. And every time South Africans make a call about this, we are told that people have problems in their country. If they have problems in their country, you can't make South Africa a solution to countries having problems. South Africa is a country that has to take care of its own problems. South Africa is a country that currently has the highest unemployment rate in the world. You can't say because 50,000 people in Congo or wherever are having problems with their governments, we become the home to those people. Where are these people going to be living? That's where we have squatter camps and informal settlements. Where they're going to school, those same schools that our children are not getting spots in. Where are they going to be getting healthcare? In those same hospitals where our grannies now have to wait for hours and hours in queues and sleep on beds and sleep on the floor instead of sleeping on beds and giving birth every 5 minutes. We can't have a system that allows refugees to just come. Everyone can be a refugee in this country. We are not a country that has enough resources to take care of its own people. How are we now extending an olive branch to everyone in the world to say come in? Yes, South Africa signed some United Nations treaties years ago, but everything can be reviewed looking at the current situation. We don't have a cap on the number of refugees that we can have. In the UK and other places they say limited to 10,000 people. Why are we the only country where there's an unlimited number of refugees that can just walk in? Will we have a future for this country? Where are our children going to go to? If they can't open a sponsor shop because it's run by Ethiopians, they can't go to Point Road because it's owned by Nigerians, you can't get a certain building because it's owned by Somalians, you can't do a certain thing because those jobs belong to people from Congo. What kind of country functions that way?
You mentioned you have a court case pending. Are you optimistic?
We are more than ready. We've explored all the legalities and we're ready to take on our government because no government in the world has a jurisdiction or a duty to protect other citizens of the country while putting their own in such compromising positions. We have national security threats. We have bombs being found every other day at the Bay Bridge border where they come in and they do illegal mining with those. They do cash and transit heists. They're from Zimbabwe. Apparently there's a new thing that when Zimbabwe runs out of money, they come and they have cash and transit heists here because they know that they're going to come into the country and leave and come in and leave, because that's the kind of country that we have. We're not safe as South Africans. We need safety for our children, for ourselves, for our future, and it's for every South African's duty to stand up against its own government that has created a system where maybe give us that 600 million and we'll show you how to take care of the country. Where are you getting your money from? Guys, I don't even know anyone from Israel. The only time I ever heard about Israel was in the Bible. And now I'm hearing that I'm funded by Israel.
Hello everybody, welcome to the controversial podcast. My name is JACINTA. Thank you for joining me. It is a wonderful day. Well, I came across this brief briefing that was done with the leader of Match and Match. And let me just say this. Mama JACINTA, I don't think defending helps with anything. It doesn't help because people already conclude based on how effective your matches are and how big they are. And these are not something that one can say they are cheap to organize. It's not cheap. It's very expensive to pull up what you've pulled up. Actually, you've pulled up what nobody has pulled up before in this country, and that's money. Now, when it comes to fundings, for me, I think you should, if you can, you just pull up the record of your funders and you publicize it to make sure that people believe there is no Israeli or Pakistani or black person into this or white people into this. Because one thing for sure from experience, I know all of us black people, you, me, and the rest of the Africans, we all know black people have one thing in common: we are all selfish. No black person is gonna give you billions just to give people to march and beat up people and chase people. No. They would rather go buy property in Dubai. We all know that. Politicians have taught us that the hard way, because every time they come across money, they loot it and they go buy properties. They go for luxury things. So there is no black person who is going to give you so much money to organize this match, unless it's a white person. And if it's a white person or is an Arab or whatever race that is not African, then they're always going to want something in return. I'm not saying it's the Israelis or is anyone who's white, but for me, I suspect there could be a white person involved. And whosoever that is involved, this is an advice I can give you, my sister. If they are involved, just know they don't do this for free. They always want something. Every country they destabilized in Africa, they always come quickly. They give you money, they push your cause, and you say, I'm doing something, eventually they come for the big kill, which is what they want. And by the time you are ready to what they want, you already owe them so much, and you don't know what you can do. You cannot refuse.
So guys, that is what is currently happening in South Africa. The videos are there for you guys to watch, because I've been posting some of these videos. Some South Africans will be saying this is AI, it is not true, but this is actually an interview with JACINTA yesterday. She said the government should be held responsible if anything goes wrong, and this is the time, it's just some days to come, this is the time for all other African countries to go repatriate their people, because now that she has made this kind of statement that the government should be held responsible for whatever thing that's going to happen in South Africa, it means this much unmatched people can do anything and get away with it. But I just pray nothing happens to foreigners living in South Africa. That is just my prayer, that nothing should happen to them. But if peradventure, if anything happens to them, only God knows what is going to happen. Maybe the government is going to capture JACINTA and her crew, or the people will hold the government accountable for all their actions. As a viewer of this channel, what do you have to say concerning this particular video? Please drop your thoughts below the comment section. Don't forget to like the video, share the video, and please subscribe to the channel if you've not. A lot of you have been watching these videos, you have not subscribed. Look at the people that subscribe. Look at the people that haven't subscribed to my channel. Please do it to subscribe to the channel to join the family. And thank you for always watching. See you guys in the next one. Bye.